respond to Sanjay Jha, who in the morning at 7 a.m. said Modi is a liability for the BJP and now is moving on to say, कुछ भी कर लो single digit in Jammu and Kashmir, पर boss दुकान हमारी चल रही है मोहब्बत वाली.
Navika ji, good morning to you and good morning to everybody in the studio as well. Yes, I've been listening to the conversation, but Sanjay ji, very politely I want to ask you, are you doing well in Haryana this time because the Gandhi siblings have refrained from campaigning in the state of Haryana? Or is it because they take a break every alternate elections and after campaigning for Lok Sabha 2024, now they must sit out this one? So, you know, the fact is that wherever Congress seems to perform all right, it is only when the Gandhis are not involved in the entire electioneering process, and that says a lot
is
about
that quite correct? It's not correct.
Some introspection is needed.
Gandhi was about to commit a blunder in terms of alliance with
That's not
Aam
the
Aadmi
point.
Party.
Did he campaign in Haryana or not? Siddharth, what are the facts?
Well, he did. In fact, and it was in Kurukshetra towards the last leg of the campaign when Kumari Selja as well as Bhupinder Singh Hooda came together on stage and held each other's hands
And
as a show of solidarity.
And Ashok Tanwar made his flip.
Absolutely. But I have a big piece of news. This is very important. It's of great symbolic significance as well. The Bharatiya Janata Party is leading in Lal Chowk in Srinagar. You mentioned the fact that only 28% of the people voted in the Srinagar assembly segments. But here you have a BJP candidate leading. Remember, the BJP has never crossed 2% in the valley in history.
Momentous.
If this stabilizes, it's huge.
This is momentous. And Sushil Pandit, what would you say about the BJP leading in Lal Chowk?
In Lal Chowk.
In Lal Chowk.
You know, just take 1 second on this. I saw a van going by and some slogans being raised and the Modi's photograph in Lal Chowk, the rally going, and I couldn't believe my eyes because not only have I seen sandbag, you know, around Lal Chowk all my life, but to see a BJP rally going by and Modi's photograph was something which was, I couldn't believe that I was seeing something like that.
And now a lead, it's early trends. We are not saying this is the result, but this, what does it mean, Sushi?
Navika, I have to pinch myself to see whether I heard the right thing. You know, even if it is short-lived, this is significant.
It's unprecedented.
This is significant.
Yeah.
It was never expected. I must tell you, when Lok Sabha polls for 2014 happened, BJP had put up 3 candidates in the 3 valley seats of Kashmir. Each one of those candidates got less than 5,000 votes in more than 1 million votes polled. And this was a Modi wave election. Okay? And then later in the assembly, they contested 36 seats. They drew a blank, and not just a blank, lost deposits in all of them, which tells you the reason why they didn't put up candidates this time for Lok Sabha and contested very few assembly seats. But if this may be a little flash in the pan.
Yeah.
Maybe. But even for that little while, it nails the lie that BJP is not trying hard enough in the valley.
Well, Sabha, respond. This is an important news development. Lal Chowk.
Yes. See, I was in Srinagar when suddenly I came back from traveling, and overnight the city was covered in saffron flags, and that was a sight for me to see. And the next day Modi came, he gave a rally in a stadium and all that. And it's not that the fact that this could happen, which it should be allowed to happen. BJP is a national
Allowed
party.
to happen? It's
I know.
allowed to happen.
No, I mean it was not possible in Kashmir for the BJP to put up this kind of flag.
But this is the new normal.
Yes.
Would you say this is Naya Kashmir? And the fact, but you know, if the BJP can lead in Lal Chowk at the moment, I'm saying, I'm qualifying the statement.
I'm making another point here. I'm saying the fact that the PM, Navika, you've seen Murli Manohar Joshi hiding in a bus. All of these things have happened. Vajpayee suddenly going one day. So in that arc of history, certainly the fact that the city could be awash in saffron flags and the PM could come and speak at a stadium in Srinagar was symbolic. I'm not, that it does not mean that the people have become...
Abid Mir Magami?
जिस लाल चौक की आप बात कर रहे हैं, जिस कैंडिडेट की आप बीजेपी की बात कर रहे हैं, वो वहाँ डीडीसी कैंडिडेट भी है.
डीडीसी का मतलब
इलेक्शंस के जो
डिस्ट्रिक्ट काउंसिल जो हुआ था वो वहां जीत के भी आए हैं। तो अर्ली ट्रेंड में वो अपनी एरिया में जरूर एक असर होगा, तो वो लीड पे रहेंगे, मगर एट द एंड क्यों नहीं मेरे तो वो कश्मीरी है, कुलीग है, चाहे पार्टी किसी के साथ, तो कुलीग तो कश्मीरी तो है, एट द एंड तो कश्मीरी ही जीत रहा है ना, जम्मू कश्मीर के लोग जीत रहे हैं। ये तो
सुबह बात
नहीं, अभी तक तो आपको बीजेपी कश्मीर की पार्टी नहीं लग रही है। अब आप कह रहे हैं मेरा कॉलीग है दूसरी पार्टी से, मोहब्बत की दुकान अब खुली है सुबह 9:15 बजे, 7 बजे से 9:15 बजे तक आपकी मोहब्बत की दुकान बंद क्यों थी? नहीं, मोहब्बत की दुकान
नाविका
मैंने नहीं
बात ये थी, headline is alliance is losing. The alliance was declared to be a winner in exit polls.
Last night they were celebrating, sir. Last night they were celebrating.
तो खैर अभी भी have to wait.
बात देखिए कैसे बदली है 2 घंटे में। सुबह सभा जी कहती है 370 लोगों ने नकार दिया है, कश्मीर के लोगों ने 370 का रेवोकेशन नकार दिया है। 2 घंटे बाद अरे हमारे कुलीग हैं, अरे थोड़ा तो लीड आएगा, अरे कोशिश तो कर रहे हैं, अरे पार्टी में ट्रस्ट तो है लोगों का। 2 घंटे में ये जज्बात बदल गए।
वो तो है ना, दुकान मोहब्बत की मोहब्बत की दुकान 9:15 बजे खुली है, सुबह बंद होती हैं भाई दुकानें, समझा कीजिए आप। सिद्धार्थ,
right now the BJP's Aijaz Hussain Rathar has 4,520 votes. He's leading against Zuhaib Yusuf Mir of the JNK PDP, who has 3,180 votes. So right now the vote difference is approximately 1,400.
Okay.
These are still early indications right now in Lal Chowk.
Okay, all right. So,
by any stretch of imagination, Navik, it's not a rout which is what the Congress, the National Conference would have hoped for. There are people who genuinely believe in the BJP.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to do a mid-morning status check on the big takeaways, and let's take a look at the big takeaways at this moment. If you look at the results, or rather the leads coming in so far, Jammu and Kashmir and Haryana, trends in all for the 90 seats are in. 90 on 90 in Haryana, 27 leads to the BJP, 57 to the Congress, JJP at 1, Aam Aadmi Party 0, others at 5. Congress in pole position, will have a chief minister soon. The top brass of the Congress party already getting into 24 Akbar Road for meetings. That is the situation in Haryana. As far as Jammu and Kashmir is concerned, it is, and can we take these takeaways on the screen, please? BJP trailing on 9 SC seats, that is the scheduled caste reserved seats. That is where the BJP is. Congress top brass rushes observers to Jammu and Kashmir. Congress Haryana observers reach AICC headquarters. Omar opposes nomination of MLAs by the Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha. Jammu and Kashmir Congress leading in 10 seats. So double digit. Sanjay Jha, good morning to you. Congratulations, double digits in Jammu and Kashmir. The National Conference leading in 32 seats. That's 42 in all. Early trends, BJP leading in Lal Chowk, Anil Vij trailing from Ambala Cant, and Rania, INLD's Arjun Chautala is leading. We also saw Anirudh Chaudhry's bastion being breached by Shruti Chaudhary. Is it paying off? Paying off for the BJP? We'll wait and watch. But Charu Pragya, what do you make of these early trends, and do you think these will hold?
So, as of now, if we can look at the way the results are coming in from Haryana, it is still early. We should wait for at least 50% of the booths to get opened. But Congress has a habit of starting to celebrate very early. In fact, it happens to be a party which would celebrate even a loss. That being said, we are aware that in these particular elections, BJP has not fared as well as we would have ideally liked to. And there will be amends that might need to be done. And I'm very sure the party will do sufficient introspection. I'm going to wait and watch till at least noon to comment on which way things are going to go.
haven't heard much about the introspection of the Lok Sabha elections yet. We are waiting for those news points, Charu Pragya. So if you get to know any details on the introspection of the BJP on the Lok Sabha elections, do give us a shout. We will be interested in any news emanating out of that, but we'll wait for Haryana to take place after this. But Mr. Panwar, if you look at this, abhi bhi Aam Aadmi Party शून्य पर है, and the Congress doesn't need anybody. It's got well past the halfway mark. Will it consolidate is the only question. It's all in place for the Congress party. Bina aapke.
Navika ji, as I said, these early trends often reflect only a portion of a broader picture, and we are very optimistic and hopeful that the work which we have done and the trust which we have built with the voters of Haryana, we will certainly mark our presence in this Haryana Assembly election, because many votes are still to be counted.
All right, Prateek Som from the JJP. Prateek Som, ek seat, hopefully it's Dushyant Chautala's seat where you have a lead coming in. Big drop for the JJP. Will the family come together? Sab alag-alag ek dusre ke khilaf. Ab kya family reunion hai on the cards?
Navika, I'll be very truthful and candid this morning. Good. I don't think that in Indian political history, any regional party would have got... Can I submit?
Yes, please.
Yeah, any regional party would have got so much of wrath and brunt of being with BJP. I think the biggest the complaint which Haryana voters had, despite of all the good work done by Dushyant Chautala, was being with BJP. We accept our mistake. I think it's a big moment for Atma Manthan for JJP, and we would certainly come back. But we are finding solace in this, that yes, Dushyant Chautala has a good political future. He's a young leader representing lot of communities in Haryana, not only Jat specific, but youth and women has shown considerable belief in him. This time we missed this. We know we
Prateek Som,
committed certain
bad
mistakes,
loser,
but
मलाई खाली 4.5 साल और अब बीजेपी को आप दोष दे रहे हैं. Anand Ranganathan, is that fair?
Well, everything is fair in politics and war. But the fact of the matter is, as I said...
इसमें love तो होता नहीं.
No, but as I say, the unfolding story in Kashmir is the one that needs to, and I think, can I be a little bit provocative out here?
Always.
And, and suggest, if the mandate between Kashmir Valley and Jammu is so clear, are we looking ahead at the future and saying that there might be two different places? Jammu as a separate state and Kashmir as a separate state?
This question will come up. I mean, inevitably this question will come up. It will come up from the people of Jammu. How the government deals with it, will they deal with it as a separate question altogether?
Why should it come up? Why should it come up?
Because it's been a long-standing demand, Navika.
All right, Charu Pragya, please respond. If Jammu and Kashmir Valley vote separately, I mean, vote completely diametrically opposite to each other, are we looking at a division of the state, or are we still going to keep the state united and keep our hopes alive that there will be social integration?
Navika ji, I think this conversation is completely fictional. We don't need to have it right now. And this division in the way Jammu and Kashmir have both voted has existed for a very long time. This is how it has been for very long. What is interesting to see and what is heartwarming to see this time around is that BJP is as accepted in the valley as it would be anywhere else. BJP leaders are campaigning everywhere. They are leading on many seats. And the way the tricolor is celebrated time and time again in the valley is a wonderful change which all of us can see on ground.
But if it still does